Hello, Happy New Year everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe that it is already 2016 and we are in January, people. Take a second to think about that. And what Rachel said is turning 1 year old, almost to the day. I just wanted to take a quick second to thank all of you guys for always being so supportive of me and my channel. I know that this past year I didn't upload as much content as I wanted to, but you guys were always so understanding and still supportive of all of the content that I managed to upload. You guys are constantly leaving me comments, sharing my videos on social media, interacting with me on social media as well, and I'm just very grateful from the bottom of my heart that all of you guys support this channel and have subscribed, shared, and interacted with me in the past year. So thank you guys so very much. Since we're coming up to a new year, I have new goals, I have new ideas to throw out there, and I just thought that I would capture all of these in a resolutions video. Similar to what I did last year, I'm gonna give you guys what my resolutions are, but I'm not gonna stick around and give you guys all these reasons as to why I'm thinking about this or doing that. It's gonna be short and sweet, I promise. So let's get right to it. So my first resolution for 2016 is again to lead a healthy lifestyle. 2015 was a year where I made a lot of progress in terms of healthy eating, lifestyle changes. I worked out a lot last year, both home and at the gym. I saw good results, but the biggest was in the way that I was eating and the things that I was consuming. I've introduced so many healthy recipes into my diet. I've introduced different foods. I did a lot of juicing in the past year, which is amazing, and I still do today, and I quite enjoy it. Not just for like weight loss goals, but also because it helps cleanse your body. It gives you a lot of nutrients that you might not be getting otherwise with eating, junk food or just not eating all the food groups that you are supposed to be eating on a daily basis. I'm gonna try to continue that trend for 2016 because that's gonna lead me to my second goal, which is again to try to endeavor losing weight. I'm pretty happy at where I am right now. It is not my goal weight whatsoever, but through the past year I managed to stay within my weight range, which is probably like give or take probably like 5 pounds within that range, and I've stayed there. I've lost clothes size, and I'm really happy with what I've achieved and that I haven't gained any. I haven't lost as much as I wanted to, but I maintained, and I'm pretty happy with the fact that I'm in a range that I haven't seen since before my pregnancy. Similar to what I did last year, I'm gonna start making some short-term goals just so that I make sure that I am losing weight in a very healthy way, that I'm doing what I need to do, that I'm being proactive, and that I'm not setting my, goal onto this really high standard that I know that I might not achieve. Kind of to give me a little bit more flexibility, I'm doing this in a way that let's say I want to lose 10 pounds within the next month. I think that's definitely attainable if I am consistent with my eating habits. If I continue to work out, I think I could definitely reach that goal. And my goals don't have to be your goals. You can set it a little bit on the easier side. You could be more strenuous with it. It's up to you what you want to do and what you want to achieve. But I think that doing this in smaller goals are easier to obtain in the overall scheme of things. My third goal for this new year is going to be consistent with my YouTube channel. I know that last year I didn't upload as much as I should have, and I was very guilty about that. However, I do realize that I had a lot more on my plate than I thought I did. And with being in grad school, every day you had to read so many sections of a book, and you also had to think about all these papers that you're going to be working on and researching and reading tons and tons of books. So anyway, school kind of got in the way, but I'm glad that it did because I was able to turn in really good work, stuff that I'm proud of. But, at the same time, the channel did suffer a little bit. But you know what? 2016, I'm already done with school. I graduate in February. So I have a lot more time to just plan out videos for the channel, to get the stuff that I need ready for these videos, and also to look into investing in my channel. I'm working on, better settings so that the quality of my videos are better. I'm also working on my editing. So yeah, I think that 2016 is going to be a very good year for my channel, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it as well. For my 4th resolution for this year, I realized that even though I'm not working right now, my husband provides for us far and beyond, what we need. And for that, I feel absolutely blessed and absolutely grateful. But I realize that there are people out there that need help and are struggling. And even though I'm not the richest in the world, I still have it so much better off than so many people. I've decided that I definitely want to either work with a charity. I want to either donate my time, volunteer for an organization. Just knowing that I can help someone out or that I can do better in the world and in life, that definitely feels like the right thing to do. And I think that it's high time that my family and I gave back to the community in whatever capacity that we can, even if it means, donating to a certain charity or multiple charities throughout the year. I just feel that it's high time that I share the wealth in terms of not just like money or anything like that, because, let's face it, not everyone is a millionaire, and I certainly am not. But I feel that even a little bit can help someone else, and that's worth doing. Something that I've always had an interest in is helping organizations that help children or help animals. That's like 2 big things for me. So I think it's going to be one of those, but we haven't decided as of yet. If you have any suggestions as to any really good charities, either in the States or in the UK, please leave them in the comment section below so I could take those under consideration and see if it helps picking a charity for us to work with. For my 5th and final resolution for 2016, I want to declutter. Last year, I came up with really good ideas to keep me and my life organized. I definitely cleaned out my wardrobe. I had like everything sectioned and filed for all my schoolwork, so I knew where everything was. I didn't clutter up my house or anything like that. But I did realize that even with these organizational tips that I kind of implemented in my life, I still noticed that I still have a lot of stuff, a lot of unnecessary things. Living in the UK for this past year has taught me to live with the bare minimum, and it makes me a lot happier when I don't have all this stuff around me, stuff that I'm not using. It makes me feel like I'm wasting so much. Down to, the amount of toys that we buy our daughter. She doesn't play with half of them, so why not get rid of those and give it to children in need, or even little like toy libraries in your local community. That's really a good idea, and that kind of got me going into what else can I get rid of, what else don't I need that someone else can use, or just what is it that I just don't need in my life that I have right now that's just taking up unnecessary space. This year I'm going to be looking at purging a lot of the items of my makeup collection, which has decreased significantly since I've lived in the UK, but even still I feel that there's some products that I've tried out that I'm just not crazy about that maybe someone else would like. Some of the stuff I'm pretty sure I've had for a while, just needs to get tossed. So it's just little things like that of trying to get a little bit more organized, getting rid of the things that you don't need that maybe someone else could be using, and just decluttering and cleansing, and just knowing that you're not being wasteful and that things that you don't need are just taking up space for something that you could be using or could need. So hopefully it's going to be a big idea of out with the old, in with the new. And if nothing new comes in, that's perfectly fine. We don't always have to, dwell on these materialistic things that you don't have and want. I just definitely want to feel that I'm not being wasteful, that I want to be happy with what I've got, and I think that that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but something that I'm looking forward to for this year. Alright guys, those are all the resolutions that I have for this year. I hope that I kept it short and sweet. Let me know what you guys are planning for 2016. What are your resolutions? What are your goals? Again, leave them down in the comment section below so we can all have a chat about it. And I wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel both in 2015 and this year to come. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!